Hello.
Hey Magnus, how's it going today?
It's great. How are you?
Very good, very good. Magnus Karlsson, Free Fall, the new CD, 5 out of 5 stars on Rockeyez. What do you think? What do you think?
I saw, yeah, great. Thank you very much. I'm so glad you like it.
What an amazing album. I mean, the guest vocalist, just amazing. I mean, over and over again. I mean, it's still in my deck, so, usually it don't last like 2 days, but it's been in there for about 2 weeks, and I think it's a phenomenal CD.
Wow, that's great. Thank you very much.
So, let's go back to your early days in the career and stuff like that. Can you tell me the very first band you were ever in before you actually recorded material?
Yeah, that was a very local band from my hometown, Perstorp. It's in south of Sweden, and we were only kids making our first band, and but we had gigs and stuff, and it was really fun, and already then I knew this is something that I want to do my whole life,
Cool, cool. What was the name of the band?
Venus.
Venus.
Yeah.
Everybody got to get a start somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Cool, cool. Now, the first recording session you had was with Last Tribe, which did very well, and, you put out, I think, 3 CDs?
Yeah, actually it was one band before. It was Midnight Sun.
Uh-huh.
With the singer from, he's now singing in the Poodles. We did 2 albums, but then I did Last Tribe, that's right.
Cool, cool, cool. You had some amazing projects, through your career. I mean, with Jorn and, and Starbreaker with Tony Harnell and John Macaluso, 2 of my good friends.
Mm-hmm.
And, it just kept on snowballing and snowballing, and Primal Fear, and, Magnus Karlsson is almost like a household name now.
Yeah, I've been very lucky, with starting with Last Tribe, and then I was on, I still am, on Frontiers Records, and they like my music, and they give me a lot of good offers, and so it's great.
Cool, cool. Now, Serafino, what kind of guy is he? Does he let you do what you want? Does he pick what he wants, or how's that work?
He always wants to tell me, what direction it should sound like, and sometimes it's a little more free, but mostly he has a plan.
Cool, cool.
A good example is after Last Tribe, the Last Tribe album, Uncrowned, he asked me, do you want to do an AOR album for me? And I wasn't sure what AOR is,
Right.
Like Journey or Toto or something like that. And I said, it's not really my style. I want to do more metal and hard rock. And I just wrote it in my style, and they said perfect. And that became the first Lande album, The Battle. And I don't know if you would call it AOR, but maybe it is for Frontiers. So that's great. And that first album opened a lot of doors for me.
Cool, cool. Now, definitely Serafino and Frontiers definitely has been supporting you for a long time, and you must have a great relationship with them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool,
and they have so many good artists, so it's so cool that, if I'm gonna make a new album, and we have a singer, we need one more, of all the singers they have in the roster, it's really great.
Cool. Now, when you did the new CD, Free Fall, how'd you go about picking the lead vocalists, or did you have everybody in mind, or did Frontiers tell you who you had to pick from, or how'd that work?
Oh, the first time was, actually, I wrote just a verse and chorus for Serafino, and I normally sing a lot of demos and stuff, but this demo, it wasn't for a project. I just sent it to Serafino and asked, do you want to make an album that sound like this? And it was with my vocals, and he said, yes, let's do it. And then I wanted to have maybe 2 or something guest vocalists on the album, and I made a list over the summer, and the list became so long, and I wanted to have all the singers on my album because they are also great. And so the first plan was that I was going to sing most of it, and then all the singers came up. And then I wrote the songs for the singers. I asked them, do you want to sing a song on my new project, a solo album? And they said, yes, okay, I will make a song for you that sounds perfect for you.
Cool, cool. Now, did anybody actually go in the studio with you, or was everything done on WAV files and things like that?
Yeah, a couple of ones that lives in my area came to my studio, but the most of the singers recorded in their own studios, or they rented a studio in their, in their home country.
Cool. Now, I definitely have a favorite song, but naturally I can't tell you because there's so many good songs, and I have a lot of friends on that album, so I don't want to hurt any feelings.
Aha, okay.
But
you can have a favorite song. You don't need to have a favorite performance.
Okay, my favorite song is Higher.
Okay, yeah, that's a good choice. I agree.
I thought that was amazing, and Ralph did a killer job. I talked to him yesterday a little bit, and I actually told him, I said, I'm not supposed to tell you who's my favorite vocalist, but your song's my favorite, and he responded very well. Some of these vocalists I don't even know, but one of these guys really stood out to me and really impressed me a lot was Herman.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, he's an old friend singing in a band called Act, a progressive rock band, hard rock band.
Right.
He's a great singer, and he did some other albums too. And we have talked for years and years about doing something together, and this was a good opportunity. So I wrote a song that would fit him very well, and he did an awesome job.
Cool. Now, what about Mr. Harnell? He's doing Stronger. One of the lighter songs on the CD, was that particularly done for him?
Yeah, I thought it was. He can sing all styles, but especially ballads. I love when he sings ballads, and he did an outstanding job, and I knew he would. It's really great, and he liked it himself too a lot, so that's cool.
Right. Now, with all the songs that are all amazing to me, is there any particular song that you felt stood out above others?
No, most of the songs, or almost all songs, I wrote them for the singers, so they are so different for me. So it's hard to compare. Even I agree with you that Higher came out really good, but the rest too. So it's too hard for me to say.
Right. How long was the writing process for this CD?
Yeah, I started, as I said, for exactly a year ago. I did this idea. I think it was Heading Out. I did just not the whole song, just a part. And then I took I had a vacation. I did a list of singers, and then in 1 week after my vacation, when I talked to all the singers, I did almost all basic song ideas in 1 week. And then the rest of the year, I worked on the details and lyrics and stuff.
Cool, cool. Now, was there any vocalists that you really wanted on the project that just couldn't make it?
Yeah, I talked a lot to Jolan Turner, and he wanted to do it, and he liked the song, and but he toured a lot, and he couldn't make it this time. Maybe next time, I hope so.
Cool, cool. Now, when you handed the finished product over to Serafino, what was his reaction?
Yeah, he don't say much. So he didn't complain, so I think he liked it.
Cool. That's very cool. I've been reading other reviews and stuff like that, all positive. So Serafino should be very happy, with the CD, like particularly with ours. I sent them over the review when I was done, showing them 5 out of 5 stars. And I see 4.5 stars on other sites and stuff like that. So, there's no negative. So I'm looking forward to a second solo CD.
Yeah, I don't know yet, but it will be really cool. And my list of singers are really long, so I have a couple of ones that I could have on the next one.
Cool, cool. And you're also working on a new Primal Fear CD?
Yeah, I'm in the middle of a guitar recording now. I'm actually sitting in my studio and recording guitars right now for the next Primal Fear album. And it feels really, really good.
Cool, cool. Any particular favorite things that are going on with Primal Fear right now?
You mean on the album or?
Yeah, on the album. Any special guests or anything like that?
No, I think we have the same plan as we had on the last album, that we want to do it quite basic, and I always think about the live situation. I think like a Primal Fear fan. I want to have songs that I want to hear when I go to a Primal Fear show, and but at the same time we will have there will be one, epic, almost 10-minute song too, and we have one ballad too, but many really basic live songs that I really like about Primal Fear.
Great. Now, when you go out on tour, is there any particular favorite food you like to eat?
Yeah, I've been eating for the last year something, I don't know if you know about it. What is it? Low carb, high fat. And it's hard to get that on tour. Just to eat fat stuff and no carbs. It's a lot of burgers and stuff on tour, but. Yeah, I try to eat healthy if I can, but it doesn't work out so much.
Wow. If there was a female vocalist that you got to do a duet with, who would that be?
If I want to do it myself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a female vocalist, who would that be?
Yeah, actually, I have one that... a girl that she's not so known outside Sweden yet, but maybe it will happen on the next one. So I can't say it yet who it is, but it's not a known one.
Cool. What does the future look for you?
Yeah, it's Primal Fear, and we're doing a couple of festivals, and I think we will do a couple of tours in South America, for example, later this year. And me and Matt Sinner from Primal Fear, we will do another Kiske Somerville album too. And right now I'm talking to Tony Harnell about the third Starbreaker. We haven't decided yet, but I hope we will do it. We want to do it, but it's a lot of stuff around it.
Cool. Is there anything in your career that you would change?
You mean regrets?
Yeah. Is there anything you regretted so far?
No. Maybe that I wish that I started a little earlier with my recording. When I was a teenager, I wanted to be the best guitar player, but I still think it's great to play guitar, but I'm more into songwriting now, and I wish that I started earlier to write songs.
Right. You also play banjo, I read, huh?
Yeah, I play banjo. Not American banjo, but Irish banjo. It's not the bluegrass style, but so that's pretty cool. I play mandolin and a different kind of string instrument.
Right. Now, if you did work on a next solo CD, can you give me one name that you might want? Yeah,
I would ask Johnny Turner again.
Cool.
And we'll ask Tony Martin, would be really great. And I think this time it's time for Lande too. I only got Russell on this one, so.
And that's an amazing song too. That's the title track, Freefall.
Yeah, he did an outstanding job. He's so great.
I thought that was a great start just to the CD with having him starting with the lead vocals, and it just got better from there.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's cool. It's a long intro, but I think it's cool.
Definitely cool. Well, I definitely thank you, Magnus, for this interview. Once again, I think the CD is amazing. I mean, I didn't know much about Magnus, the person, that much, but, Frontiers helped me out along the way and, sent over the file for me to hear the CD, and it was amazing.
Great to hear.
Thanks a lot. You have any parting words?
Yeah, really great talking to you, and I hope you all will like the album as much as I liked making it. So, and sorry for my Swinglish.
Thanks a lot, man.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye.